Scary Movie 6 is hiding a massive problem. While people are stuck debating if the movie was actually funny or just really corny, no one seems to be asking the real important questions. How was any of this acceptable? How is this scene supposed to be funny? And how was this approved to be in the movie? I know that Scary Movie 6 was supposed to be silly, but it seems like they used that parody label to get away with themes that are just flat out disgusting. Were they just trying to push the limits of comedy? Or is there a more calculated reason behind this? Today, we analyze Scary
He said it's disgusting.
Yeah, son, I think you're right, son.
Can't you tell by his voice?
Yeah,
These things are just wrong and disgusting.
Movie 6 to see how Hollywood is trying to desensitize you. When I was a kid, my brother took me to watch the first Scary Movie. Obviously, young me found it completely hilarious. It was a product of its time with silly jokes and corny quotables that became all the rage back then. As we all remember, those movies opened the doors for a whole genre of parody movies that came out every year. While those older movies often featured controversial themes, they're nothing compared to Scary Movie 6. This movie wasn't trying to be funny. It was trying to make inappropriate ideas funny. There are certain things that simply should not be joked about, no matter how much you try to frame them as comedy. Yet, that is exactly what this entire movie was built on. It felt like an attempt to turn very serious, real-world problems into corny punchlines. It almost feels like this movie's intent.
Son, let's be clear. All of the scary movies that we've seen, they're just satire. They're just parodies.
But you sound like you get cyberbullied all the time.
He's not being cyberbullied. He just has
Goddamn
an
Fulgarian.
opinion.
I'm sick of these niggas, yo. Everything is the worst you could ever do. They're making fun of very serious issues. Like what? The church?
They parodies, man. It's not real.
Man.
They're just doing skits from past movies.
These niggas is some whores, yo.
The
goal was to desensitize you. Whether this was intentional or not, the effect is undeniable. In a world where so much is unfolding and the public is finally starting to see things differently, it makes perfect sense to produce a comedy that turns these serious situations into a joke. This is exactly how you desensitize an audience. Instead of allowing people to be outraged at what is actually happening, you train them to laugh at it like it's just another punchline. There are several scenes in this movie that try so hard to make you laugh about things that are not funny at all, things that should only be taken seriously. We are going to break down every scene I found guilty of this. If there's any scene I missed, let me know in the comments and I'll cover them in a part 2. The first scene that clearly went too far was the parody of The Substance. The Substance is about a fading celebrity played by Demi Moore who tries an experimental drug that promises to make her younger. In the movie, she takes the yellow serum, and in a horrifying scene, a younger version of her literally crawls out of her back. I actually covered this movie some time back if you want to check that out. In Scary Movie 6, they parodied this exact scene, but they used it to mock something no one should be laughing at. During this part, an aging reporter takes the serum and transforms into Marlon Wayans' character from White Chicks. I'm gonna be honest, this might have been funny on its
That's funny to us.
All right, I think it's funny.
Don't stop comedy. It's funny to us.
own if they didn't use this moment to make fun of the infamous files. As Marlon Wayans is seen crawling out of the reporter's back, he tosses out a folder that says the files on it. They made sure to zoom in on it so people could clearly see what it was. In that moment, they had theaters full of people laughing at a real-world situation that is not a laughing matter. This was
Son, you right, son. This dude is...
They had real world people laughing at the situation that is not a laughing matter.
He comes from a faraway land, son.
Fulgarian.
Yeah, he comes from a land with special... He's...
What they say in the comment?
I don't know.
Maybe he's kidding. Remember the first Scary Movie,
No.
the part where Brenda mentions being a Diddy party and one of her homegirls? I also find it interesting that Kai wore a sacrificial color. Whoever's reading this, I hope something good happens to you today. Kill you! All right. I'm so mad at this.
Son, don't be upset, son. We just covering it, kid.
really unacceptable, but they knew that. I don't think they need to be told that the files aren't a joking matter. It seems like they were trying to turn a serious situation that affected so many people into a corny punchline. Honestly, considering how many people from the industry were implicated, you can see why laughing it off would be more comfortable than confronting it. It is the equivalent of a powerful politician telling people that anyone asking for the truth is the actual bad guy. This was not the only time they tried to make this scene funny. There's another scene with Brenda, played by Regina Hall, making jokes about the infamous island. She straight up says she thought about going to the island to get away from her children. Again, how is this a joke? What is funny about this situation?
She said she'd rather be on those random children than her own.
Kids bad as hell.
At all. This is not a made-up story or a movie like they normally pull from. They are mocking real-life trauma. They are taking a situation that has millions of Americans desperate for answers and turning it into corny punchlines. That is
How is that true and ain't nobody locked up behind it? That's what they need to do. Lock some. Where they arrest?
Talk to Trump.
You talking about this dude cracking jokes while whoever did all the perpetrating is run free. Jeffrey Epstein ain't do that by himself.
Nope, and he's still alive.
If you ask me.
exactly how you strip away the seriousness of the entire event. What is truly telling is that there are inappropriate jokes at the expense of children throughout the entire movie. There is a scene where they parody the movie Terrifier. In Terrifier, the main antagonist goes around taking people out for no apparent reason whatsoever.
Yo, have you ever seen that movie before?
I haven't. It looks good.
Yo, let me tell you something. The Terrifier 1 and 2, I think he might have a crazy. He don't speak. But if he catch your ass, yo, you walk around with a bag, so he just have a trash bag, so he'd do him up. You just catch him and do him up.
Terrifier. All right, I'm gonna check that out, yo.
Terrifier. Not with my niece. Don't.
No.
Yeah, it's a dope.
Terrifier, the main antagonist goes around taking people out for no apparent reason whatsoever. The Wayans decided to parody this movie, and once again, they added an unnecessary pun that is inappropriate. In the scene, they show Art the Clown doing what he's known for. He is then shown dressed as a mall Santa where he literally gives the child actors Christmas gifts. I'm not gonna say what the gifts were, but you can look it up.
I think one of them was like a seahorse.
This was the exact moment Scary Movie 6 went
Well, it's
to.
not like that what Ari Spears did.
Right. They tried to cancel him too.
Nah, he was going crazy.
Yeah, him and Tiffany Haddish. That
Yeah,
joint.
in the tub and all that other stuff.
yeah,
No.
sure,
First of all, I don't really agree with using kids at all in certain comedy stuff like this. Like, I think it's even funnier when you do fake kids. To me personally, like adults,
Like a little midget.
yeah, like adults, so like Roscoe, that sort of situation.
Okay.
Another scene that went too far was the church scene. It almost feels like the movie would be incomplete if they didn't have at least one scene mocking those who believe in God. This scene was supposed to be a parody of the movie Sinners, which opens and ends with a church scene. In this part, we see Shawn Wayans reenacting the viral moment from Andrew Caldwell, the I'm delivered meme. But obviously, because it is Hollywood, we're talking.
Because you know Sean always do the gay parts.
That's funny. Right, and this dude right
Yeah,
women. Yeah, that
right,
dude.
right.
About. They had to take it a step further to make it completely disrespectful. During this scene, we see Shawn Wayans' character get up in front of the congregation to give a testimony about his own personal life. Then, just like the meme, he tells them that he's no longer gay. But then he proceeds to literally hawk Tua on the mic in front of the whole congregation. Now,
That's hilarious though. Like he's like the guy, like he's saying he not, but he obviously is so much that he's.
It's a parody.
That's funny.
That's
understand this was a viral moment, and I
like,
see
no,
the
don't do
humor
that.
in the
He
original
says, "Look at
meme.
him."
But this movie clearly took that moment just to mock the church. Scenes
nothing to
like
do with the
this
church.
dangerously affect how people perceive religion. They see moments like this in movies and get a complete misrepresentation. Now, I don't personally tell people to go to church, but I still understand how important it is to respect other people's religious beliefs. God is not to be mocked, and scenes like this are exactly why so many people feel like their faith is treated as a punchline by the entertainment industry. They could have made this joke anywhere else, but they chose a church setting which tells you everything about how faith
it's
gets
a parody.
treated in these movies. Now, there was one scene that I found very interesting. In the movie, Kai Cenat makes a special guest appearance as himself. In the scene, Shorty, played by Marlon Wayans, is hosting a live stream with Kai as his special guest. If you have seen one of Kai's streams, then you know he likes to play a game called the pool noodle game, where someone straps on a helmet and allows others to whack them over the head with a pool noodle. In this scene, Kai sits in the chair while Shorty and his friends hit him with the pool noodle. Out of nowhere, Ghostface pops up and takes out Kai
Hold on,
Cenat.
what? I don't know. Chop his head off.
out of nowhere, the Scream character, he don't have a pool noodle. He got a machete or something. That's not funny, man. I understand with this guy. Who's this person?
Right, that's real sad. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's terrible.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Should have cut off
we
the cops in our
upset.
head.
Live on stream. Shorty, instead of being shocked that his special guest just got Shorty and his friends hit him with the pool noodle. Out of nowhere, Ghostface pops up and takes out Kai Cenat live on stream. Shorty, instead of being shocked that his special guest just got ended in front of him, starts cheering and bragging about how viral they went. This scene stuck out to me for two reasons. One, this proves Kai Cenat has officially crossed into the Hollywood world. And two, they show just how desensitized streamer culture truly is. While this was a
That was a damn joke that they wouldn't care. This is rage bait.
Yeah.
He can't believe this.
Yeah.
He can't. I think he's trying to be over the top.
What's the name of this dude? The truth is.
The truth is, we gotta watch one of his videos to see if he's like that, because he's gotta be. Nobody is this soft.
Yes, there is. Yes, there's plenty of them out there. This is not right. With kittens.
But this guy, he's hitting all the points. He's got to be satire. He's got to be joking in a reverse kind of way. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No,
This dude is
you
for
think
real.
he really?
Yeah, he for real, man. His feelings, his butthurt. Pause.
Nothing like this has happened in real life. If something like this did happen in real life, it would likely play out the same way. I honestly can see streamers more concerned about the views and going viral than the person who got taken out on their stream. We have seen countless examples of this many times over. Streamers who, instead of cutting the stream when things get serious, leave it playing because it's content. This movie showed us a representation of just that. When things got as serious as Kai being taken out, the crowd sees it as just content instead of what it really is. Now, I already see people in the comments defending this movie by saying the Wayans Brothers advertised this whole thing as a film that would purposely cross the line. They literally put every line will be crossed on the poster. But this is not a defense. By their own admission, the goal was to see how much they could show you.
Judging by the trailer for this movie, it looks like you guys offend everyone. Okay, nobody is left out of this movie, and I heard you, Marlon, say that, you know, we have to bring back comedy, we have to cancel culture. So I wanted to hear your take on that.
Comedy is all inclusive, and we've always been equal opportunity offenders.
I say that all the time.
Right, so if everybody gets it, you get a chance to laugh at yourself and get a chance to laugh at others, and it's a safe place. So it's not a negative thing to cancel culture. It's free in your sense.
I think this movie might be fire. I think this movie might be fire, dude.
Yeah, from what we just saw.
Look, it might
From what we just saw, this is right up our alley.
Yeah, it looked kind of good to me.
Yeah.
You can't let cancel culture cancel laughter and comedy. Can't. We need it.
I
You
said,
do. Like, I don't look at this movie as just a movie. I look at it as medicine. It's something that we all need. I mean, it's been years since we all sat in a theater as a world, as a community, and just laughed at, you know, ourselves and each other. And I think that this is a great opportunity to do that this summer.
But not everybody has the same type of humor. You have some people out here are truly probably offended by
Sure.
this.
What does this guy think is a funny movie? That's what I'd like to say.
There you go.
What does he think is a appropriate, funny?
A Disney movie, probably Frozen.
Right, got you dying. Like,
Goofy, right.
This is hilarious.
a line or a scene that you're kind of like clutching yourself like, oh, is this going to be received? Or you're just like, no.
There's a few.
Okay. Can we get a little something?
No spoilers.
No, it's not a spoiler. Just give us a little sprinkle.
You'll see. And then I'll look at Instagram and I'll be like, oh, maybe we went a little too far on that one. Huh?
So you're anticipating that response.
And based on everything we just broke down, desensitizing the audience seems like exactly what was achieved. As you can see in this video, some lines shouldn't be crossed. Joking about the fouls is that line. Showing the Terrifier scene is beyond crossing the line. They are literally advertising this.
I'm pretty sure she was holding a little seahorse. Either that or like a used maxi or something like that. I forgot.
Movie as a film created to purposely desensitize the audience. But this seems to be a running theme when it comes to movies Marlon Wayans stars in. We can see this exact same thing found in another recent movie he was a part of, Him. Last year, Marlon starred in the movie Him. Before the movie came out, there was a lot of hype behind it. The film was attached to Jordan Peele, so people were expecting a deep film like we saw in Get Out and other films.
I saw it. It started off pretty strong. Just the end was weird. You saw it?
I haven't been to the movie theater in years. But I may go to the movies to see this Scary Movie 6 joint.
Yeah. I saw this shit on Netflix or something, some other streaming service.
When Him came out, the critics and fans hated it alike. I covered it, and while the movie had a good story and great acting, the pacing was horrible. Anyways, just like we see in Scary Movie 6, Him seemed to be trying to desensitize people in its own way. In that movie, a rising athlete gets invited to train with a pro football legend played by Marlon Wayans. Marlon invites the upcoming star to his ranch, where a bunch of weird things start unfolding. By the end of the movie, the athlete finds out that he was being prepared to take Marlon's place since childhood. It turns out that all the football league owners in the movie belonged to a group that controlled the entire league. When Marlon invited the young athlete to train, it was to make him participate in a strange passing of the torch ceremony. In that world, only an athlete who participates in that weird ceremony can become the next superstar. While people hated the movie, I saw it as a modernized Why Shut, a misunderstood movie that was showing us a visualization of what is possibly happening behind the scenes. But at the same time, it felt like it was almost normalizing these dark ideas as a normal part of reaching success. In fact, Marlon and Jordan Peele repeatedly advertised this movie as what's needed to be the GOAT.
This film is about the relationship between a student and his hero. Him means the GOAT.
The greatest of all time.
Legends, man.
The one person who deserves respect among all others.
In the trailer, Jordan, Marlon, and the lead actor all say at the same time, to be the greatest, what are you willing to sacrifice?
And this film begs the question,
To be a star, what are you willing to sacrifice? When you find success, the devil comes with it. The price for greatness. What are you willing to sacrifice? In the day, you gotta ask yourself, is it worth it?
Whether intentional or not, the effect is that crossing dark lines gets framed as the price for greatness. And that normalization is worth paying attention to. There is so much more to that.
Enough. I mean, maybe that part a little bit, but the rest of the stuff, Scary Movie, they just jokes, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.